What's up, comic fans, and it's time for the preview show. It's time to preview the comic books coming out this week, November 2nd. Some shops will put their DC books out on November 1st, so we're going to look at the books. We're going to look at some spec books, and we have some spotlight books. We're going to do it right after this.
Spartans! What is your profession?
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell, go ahead and throw me a thumbs up and comment down below. Let's go. You know how we do. Let's start with the spec books up first. Alright, this week, for me anyway, not a ton of spec, but first book I have on the list, Hell to Pay #1. It's about a college that gives you magic. You have to pay a debt. It's all right here. Let's read it. The Shrouded College will give you magic, but you'll incur a debt. Until it's paid, you belong to them. Married couple Maya, or Maya, I don't know, and Sebastian Stone took that deal. They have worked for the college ever since, using their new abilities to track down 666 cursed coins. Alright, the Devil's Dollar, whatever that cool rock, I don't know. Only a few remain. The stones are almost free, but devil's in the details. Alright, it says right here, it's Hellboy meets Indiana Jones and the supernatural adventure from Charles Soule, and that's why it's on the list. Charles Soule's hot right now. He's writing a lot of stuff. He's doing Star Wars, he's doing books, he's doing comics, and 8 Billion Genies just got optioned. Charles Soule. He's hot right now. I think he's a really good writer, and so that's why he's on Hell to Pay on the spec list. That's why Hell to Pay is on the spec list. All right, I don't know if what I just said made sense. Anyway, let's get into the rest of the spec books. All right, next up we got She-Hulk #7. Why is She-Hulk #7 on the list? Simply because the blurb, the synopsis for She-Hulk #8 said something about a new villain, her new villain, new arch enemy, something along that lines. So yeah, it says She-Hulk's new arch nemesis may have finally shown her face, and that's the solicitations for #8. So #7 has a possible new villain. That's why I put it on the list. It's She-Hulk. Who knows? Maybe She-Hulk takes off really big in the future. Maybe she doesn't. That might be the lowest spec on my list if we had to rank them 1, 2, 3. But hey, you never know. Had a show out and possible more shows in the works. All right, next up we have Tiger Division. And this is the first solo series featuring Tiger Division, alright? And they're just a superhero team made up of different Asian characters. Alright, let's see if they have the roster here. Who's in here? Yeah. So you got General, you got Luna Snow, you got White Fox, you got Gunner, Mr. Enigma, Lady Bright, and Taguchi, or Taguchi. Alright. Anyway, you got Tiger Division. Possible introduction of a new character in this book. And you know, Disney and Marvel have been saying they're gonna work to further promote characters, superheroes of Asian descent or origin, and so I think there's a lot of potential. Definitely a lot of potential in this. All right, so let's go back to the list real quick. You got Hell to Pay #1 out of Image. All right, Charles Soule on that. She-Hulk #7, possible new arch nemesis in this issue, and then you got Tiger Division #1. The first time this group has been in a solo series by themselves, all right, and a possible new character appearance in that book. Let's get into the spotlight books. We have Batman 129. If you have not been reading Batman by Chip Zdarsky. You really should. It is a really, really, really great read right now. Chip killing it. Jorge Jimenez doing a really great job. The interior art. All right. Batman, in a couple issues ago, turned into the Batman of Zir-Ra, and that didn't turn out very well. You got this robot failsafe, not only designed to take down Batman, but designed to stop Justice League from stopping him to take out Batman. So, last issue was really dope. This one should be cool and dope as well. It's just been a really good series. I don't see Chip Zdarsky letting us down with this run with a failsafe, alright? You see you got Batman here. The backup story will also cover some of the origin of Batman of Zir-Ra. You got Aquaman coming through in here, Nightwing, Oracle. You got some cameos, look at all the cameos. Superman's in the book, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern, alright. Justice League's in the book. This month, November, they're doing these 90s based 90s era based comic covers. So here you have this embossed silver 90s cover, right? Back when that was a thing. I'm sure they'll try to bring it back even after this. There's a whole bunch of covers, some cool stuff. Alright, I think we've spotlit this book enough. But this is Batman 129, just worth a read. Read this arc with failsafe, okay? The failsafe arc. I promise you it will not do you wrong. Next up, we got Batman and Joker, the Deadly Duo. Alright. Again, another spotlight book. This one, Harley Quinn and Jim Gordon, I believe, are abducted in here, and so the Joker and Batman join forces to go find their people. All right. Just looks like a good book. Anytime you got the Joker and Batman together in a book, that seems to be a seller, and also seems to be a really good storyline. Most times. You got the Jorge Fornes 1 in 100. Very interesting cover. It's actually pretty cool. And there's some other covers. Alright, ladies and gents, let's get into the rest of the books coming out this week. As always, we're going to start off with Image Comics. Alright, you know, if you see something, say something. You got Hell to Pay #1, that's coming out. We talked about that one a little bit. Charles Soule writing it. What else do we got? You got King Spawn if you're a Spawn fan, alright? Little Monsters, that was pretty good. Jeff Lemire on that one. And Dustin McGuinn. Really good team. I actually need to catch up on that. I think I only read the first 4 issues, and they're on issue 7 already. You got Scorched coming out with a trade. That is a Spawn book as well. That Texas Blood, guys, really good series. I recommend reading that. If you want to skip the first arc, that's fine. You'll just miss out on a little bit of character development of the sheriff of the town. The second and third arcs of That Texas Blood are really good. Twig already has its first trade. Wow, that happened fast, feels like. Grew up so fast. And The Walking Dead Deluxe number 50. Alright, Walking Dead in color. Now we're at boom! Here comes the boom! Ready or not, there's only 3 books this week. From Boom, 2 books. Sorry. Yeah, Behold Behemoth #1. There's a little spec talk about that one, and you got Magic the Gathering #20. All right, we're gonna move on to Dark Horse Comics. And what's out from Dark Horse? A couple of things. You know, nothing. Night of the Ghoul. That could be a good read. And that's R.L. Stine, by the way, in case you guys didn't know. He's writing that one. And they're on issue 2. Oh, sorry, Night of the Ghoul. It's not. It's Scott Snyder. And I messed that one up. Scott Snyder is a really good horror writer, and I've heard nothing but good things about Night of the Ghoul, so might be worth a pickup. I feel like there's an R.L. Stine book that came out recently, or it's coming out this week, and I missed it. Anyway, we're at IDW, and you got Earth Divers #2. What else? My Little Pony, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. There's some Star Trek in there, and Transformers. We are at DC Comics, and you got Batman #129, which I just told you to go out and grab. If it's horrible, if it's a bad read, you never have to come back, guys. I stand by what I've been saying. Batman by Chip Zdarsky, really good read. You got Batman and Joker, Deadly Duo. There'll be a couple covers for that one. And then you got some Gotham. The Joker continues on with Joker Man Who Stopped Laughing, #2. They also have a 90s cover. This is going to be a reoccurring thing during November, guys, of these 90s covers. So buckle up, and if it's something you want to collect, get it. I think they're pretty cool. They're retro, if you will. All right, some good Poison Ivy cover there. And we're off to Marvel. And we're at Marvel Comics. Right. What do we got from Marvel? What's worth a look? Black Panther #11 has the first appearance of some new villain. I mean, it feels like every other week. Black Panther's got some new villain popping up. And as you see, there's 2 covers. It looks like in cover A, that's part of the team. It's a team of villains, actually, guys. It's more than one that they're speculating on. So it's a group of villains with vibranium weapons. And I thought this was going to come up, and then it didn't. There you go. Hey, worth the pickup. I've been reading Black Panther, so I will be picking it up. As you see, it's ordered, subscribed. It's coming to my box. Alright, Damage Control. I didn't hear great things about that, but maybe it's going to be funny. Deadpool. If you're a Deadpool fan, Deadpool #1 is out. And apparently there's some Carnage symbiote hybrid thing going on in there. So if you like symbiotes and you like Deadpool, hopefully I didn't spoil anything for you, that's probably going to be in there. Hulk #10's coming out. Yes, I'm still reading Hulk. We got Predator, Punisher. Looks like Daredevil and Punisher are gonna have little fisticuffs. Right? I don't know. Is that gonna be a crossover? Because in Daredevil, the Daredevil's after the Punisher. So we'll see. Savage Avengers, Secret Invasion, a new Secret Invasion with Maria Hill, and you know this guy, Nick Fury, chasing down some Skrulls. She-Hulk, talked about She-Hulk, possible new arch nemesis in She-Hulk. Also could just be all flubber. You got Star Wars. Everybody loves some Star Wars. Star Wars #29. And then we're gonna keep keeping on. Mandalorian is coming out. This is basically just based on the TV show, but it's there. Tiger Division, I talked about that. Peach Momoko cover if you are a Peach Momoko fan. And then X-Men for you X-Men fans. Dynamite is where we're at now. Always a ton of covers from Dynamite. Never a shortage of things to pick up on. You have Cherish #1 coming out this week from Dynamite. There are plenty of $50 and $20 comics coming out from Dynamite this week as well. Definitely do the cover thing. Dynamite, which is good and bad. Just so many covers to try to choose from. We're at Comics and Graphic Novels, where we'll go through the rest of the comics from some of the other publishers coming out this week, the ones that aren't hugely distributed by Diamond. Just for those of you who didn't know why these guys are all clumped together by themselves. Got some Blade Runner, if you're a Blade Runner fan. I know there are some of you out there. What else do we have? Got some sketch covers. Where are we at? We're in the H's. If I missed anything, guys, also let me know down in the comments. I would love to hear what I am not telling you about or what I'm missing. Just give me something to read. Nottingham gets its second trade. Right? That was supposed to be like a 5-issue storyline. Ended up going like 10 issues, I believe. What else do we have? Let's see. It's Oblivion, Purple Oblivion, Sumerian Comics. We're almost at the end, guys. Thank you for staying with me. If you stayed with me this long, you are definitely a ride or die, as they would say. Alright, guys, we're at the end. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell. Go ahead and throw me a thumbs up, comment down below. Thank you for joining me. Hopefully, I've informed you of what's coming out this week, and you can make an informed decision. Do what you do. I'm going to do what I do. I'm going to get ready for this week's books. Peace.